welcome to my grimoire with me, Stevie, and in this episode, guys, I'm going to be making black salt to protect my home and where I live. Now the reason I'm going to be doing this, guys, is simple. Last year, down the place where I live, we were actually robbed by a criminal who broke into our home, our van home, and literally stole everything we had, from laptops to phones to cameras, everything, and went through all of our stuff. And it was a horrific experience. Afterwards, I cleansed the van because we couldn't sleep. It was just a really bad situation to be in, and I didn't do anything to protect it in that way. So this time round, summer is coming again this year, and we don't know who's around, we don't know who's watching, and we've got a different van home this year, and we don't want to be robbed. I'm in and out of my van all the time with my surfboards and wetsuits, and van doors are open, and we've got quite a nice little van home here, and I don't want anybody getting anywhere near it. So we're going to create some black salt for protection of the home. Not just that, in a different episode which will come after this, guys, when the moon is waning, we're going to be doing a different kind of black salt which is used for banishing, and I'll be showing you how to do that to get rid of unwanted people in your life and things like that. And I need to do that, and I'm actually going to take you guys with me while I'll show you how I actually get the black salt into the place where the person is and things like that. So it should be a bit of a fun video, that one. But for this one, guys, let's get into the protection side of it, and we're going to have a look at the ingredients, and then we're going to make some. Okay, guys, I've got a few things here set up on my little area. I am facing east. I'm actually looking straight out to the sea through the windows over there. Bit of rain. Now, the things I've got over here is a few things. First of all, I've got a cleanse and bless spoon right here, which we need. I've actually got some Sage Incense, which I'm going to use for ash. I have some pure coconut, which is from coconut wood, and it's activated charcoal. And the reason I'm using coconut is it's also a symbol of protection. I've got dragon's blood incense, and this here it's really good for many different things, but this gives everything a bit of a kick, but it's also for strength, and it strengthens other rituals and spells and stuff you do. We've got coarse sea salt, and of course we've got black pepper. Okay, now this is for protection, so it's just for protection of myself and protection of my home and my family. I want to be using a few different things. First of all, it's going to act as my altar tile to where I will do everything on top of it. We have the sea salt already in the bowl, and this here is what I'm going to burn the incense in as well and mix it all together and show you what the final product is. And of course we've got the black candle burning, which is a symbol of protection, and yeah, we're going to be doing that, so let's get into this. Well, guys, first of all, here's our setup. Okay, so everything we need inside of here. The first thing I'm going to start doing with this, guys, the whole thing I want to do is just give it a quick a prayer or something in your own blessing, something of your own thing, to where I'm going to prepare everything, and then I'm going to basically all this whole area is being consecrated. I'm just going to say a few things over these bits and pieces that I'm going to mix, and it could be anything that you want to say, but basically I'm just going to put my hands over the top of it. I'm just going to visualize white light and purification. I'm going to visualize that, and as I'm doing this, I'm going to ask for the spirits and ancestors, the old one, to bless this, to protect this, and to make it pure, to send this white light throughout it, and to get rid of any negative energies, to remove the negative energies away, and to bring in good and only that of light. This is for protection, for love. If there's any negativity around this, may it be gone. And I use the element of flame to consecrate this, to make sure that anything negative is burnt away. Of course, guys, you can use that with the element of air or whatever you wish. Again, this is my altar tile, this is consecrated, and of course this bowl and salt is already consecrated. This is the only thing that I needed to do that to. We will do the spoon though, just to make sure, just double check I have done this one, but we'll make sure it's done again. Again, I'm just going to spend a couple of moments visualizing and picturing white light upon this. I want to ask that it be blessed. I want to concentrate just a moment. Okay. Use the element of fire to consecrate this and burn away negative energy that be around this, as it is. Okay. Okay, so next thing I want to do, guys, very simple. We've got our salt here. There we go. I'm going to toss our salt inside here. You don't need a load of this, so just make enough to what you need. And place this upon my altar tile now. I'm then going to take a few of the things. First thing I'm going to do, guys, is black pepper. Now, black pepper, it varies what you want to put in this. If this was for banishing, which I'll show you in other videos, you would use chili powders and different things. But this one here, we're going to simply use this black pepper in here. And we want to get this nice and dark, so we're going to give it a good old 2, 3, 4, 6. So I've used 6 if inside of that. I'm going to take another 3, 1, 2, 3 to make it to 9. Okay. I use 3 big spoons of salt inside of there to keep to the number of 3. What I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to take my charcoal powder. Now you've got to be careful with this stuff because it can go everywhere. This is the pure organic coconut activated charcoal. Careful and gently, and careful not to breathe on this, as you will blow it everywhere. Do 1, 2, 3. It's everywhere, guys, black charcoal. If you haven't got this, you can use charcoal discs, what you used to burn incense with. Wash your hands after this. As you can see, a lot of charcoal everywhere. Again with this as well. You can add to this at this point, if you're going to be using ash, which I'm going to be using a small amount of ash, but this is going to be from the white sage. What you can do is take a parchment piece of paper and you can write your protection of the person's name or building or whatever issue you're having, and you can burn that up inside of here as well to give it that extra bit. We'll be doing something very similar to that in the banishing one. Here's a little bit of dragon's blood, and we're going to put this in and get that inside of there. I'll use some more of this in a moment when we start getting the incense burning. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do is take the incense. I'm going to light the incense with a candle. Okay, cool. Now what we've got going on, guys, here is that mixture working away. I'm using this to also consecrate anything that's around it. Using that smoke to smudge out any negative energies. So the next thing I need to do, guys, what I'm going to do potentially is going to sit and focus on this now, and I'm going to figure out the energies I want to put into this, about the people I want to keep away, what kind of people I want to keep away, and I want to speak to the salt. It sounds crazy to say that, but that's literally what we've got to do, okay, guys? You guys are going to let this incense burn through now as I focus and just concentrate and ask that this salt protect us more. And obviously I don't want to bore you with that, guys, so I'll see you in a moment when this point's done. Blessings and light, you are now done. Right, guys, so now I'm going to pestle and mortar. I've got this old rolling pin, or this rolling pin here. Use what you've got ever to hand. You don't need all the expensive stuff. I'm simply just going to grind all this up now. That's what you're looking for, guys. You're looking for that blackness in there. Take my spoon. Give it a good mix, put everything together, and there we have black salt. And there we have black salt, guys. That's all mixed up now. And you see the charcoal inside there with the salt. I could actually add more salt if I wished to, but then now it's done. And it doesn't have to be as elaborate as this. You can literally just throw the ingredients together, but remember, you put into what you will. And I advise you to speak to the salt, to give the salt energy, to let it know what you want it to do, for either consecrations or blessings, to keep away banishment or negative energies, things like this, and it will work for you. Well, there we have it, guys. That is simply making black salt, and to work the black salt, or to have the black salt work for protection of your home, Very easily done. You can do it at home. It can be really good. But in the next video, guys, I'm going to show you how to use this when we're going to use it for banishing. Okay. Now this particular person, I'm going to use a few different videos on. I want to be making a puppet doll for banishment as well, and show you how to bind somebody and the reason for this. And yeah, we'll get more into that in other videos to come. But that's been it for my grimoire. I've been Stevie. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you did like this video, please like, remember to subscribe, and please do comment. Let me know what you do with your black salt and any other things you want to talk about, guys. Anyway, till next time, love, light, peace out. Catch you later.